On the last episode of Meet Your Maker.
Today with Mr. Slowpoke on a very special map.
This is the map that made FTB famous, if you like, in the first place. So, I didn't realise really. But bye-bye! And I think, oh my god, what we see today in Minecraft is only a fraction of what we could see tomorrow.
What? Oh. Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Are you alright?
I guess so. Nothing seems broken. Hello? Ow!
Oh yeah, be careful.
Something is stinging me. It's bees.
Welcome to forestry.
Forestry, is this 1.10? I'm supposed to be in 1.10 now?
Yeah, 1.10.
Woo! I made it, apparently. Whoa, this is...
Congratulations.
This is certainly a nice place. Wow, and that is a large tree. Care to elaborate?
Yes, welcome. This is the Beezeum. Would you like to have a look?
Yes, of course.
Well,
very,
after you.
Very, very interested.
Here we catalog all the bees of Minecraft.
Oh, there's bees in Minecraft. I didn't know.
Well, I mean, of course. Look around you.
Certainly a lot of bees here. There's queens.
Ah, yes.
What do those do? I mean, except stinging?
I mean, bees can do anything you can imagine, really.
Really? They can?
Yeah. Here, would you like a bee?
I guess that wouldn't be awful. Huh. Oh, it's a modest drone. How very timid.
Yeah, they're very lovable.
So, I'm on my way to another place, I guess. Is there any way I could leave this place as nice as it looks?
There might be, but I was actually wondering if I could get your help. You see the village below is in a bit of a crisis.
Really? My
and
help?
I was wondering if you can give me a hand.
Yes, I certainly would, but I don't know the first thing about bees or being.
Well, maybe we can come back to bees later. The village, they've told me that their farm has stopped working and they're unable to create any peat.
No. Who's this Pete?
Well, come and see.
Dum-de-dum. That's certainly an impressive place you've got here, sir.
Oh, thanks. It was actually originally maintained by Sir Sengir, but I've since helped take over and help keep this place going.
And
Yeah.
wow, that is certainly kinds of woods I've never encountered before. Like plum wood and maple wood. Oh, I don't get why those villagers seem to be so unhappy. I mean, okay, their farm isn't working, but it's a very nice village they've got here.
Yes, I mean, these villagers kind of live in high style, but with the farm in disrepair, their economy is in shambles.
Well, I guess you can't have everything, but maybe I can help. I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, well, let's see. I was given this key. It should be able to let us into the farm maintenance area. Oh boy, it seems like it's not working.
Is it rusted?
I don't know. Maybe a broken key. I was wondering if maybe you could find another way in while I try to work at this.
Maybe we can knock. Hello. Is there anybody in there?
Oh no, definitely nobody inside. It's been a while since anyone's been in here, I'm sure.
Zengir's cellar. Okay. There's a lever. Never a bad thing happened. Pulling a lever. Oh, I can reach inside. Wait.
Oh, that's it.
Did it open? Didn't?
Yeah.
See, I already was a big help. So
Yeah, thank you.
that's it. Great. Bye.
Oh, not quite. We need to get this farm working.
Okay. This is certainly a little bit. Are you sure that this is a safe place?
I'll go first. How about that?
Okay. Okay. Oh, there's light. So, what do we have down here?
All right, let's see. We've got.
There's a lot of machinery.
It seems like it's unpowered.
This is the farm.
Ah, yes, this is the underside. Above we have the farmland, but below, here's where all the business end of it is.
The business.
Yes.
So, what's broken? It looks in order.
Normally it'll run itself on peat, but it seems we've run out. So we have these backup system here, the clockwork engines. So the way these work, you have to right click and it'll create some power. You basically wind it up and then let go and it'll run. So if we both get these going at the same time, we should be able to get the farm started.
Okay, so right click. Nothing happens. It's moving. I have to...
So hold right click and wind it up some more. Alright, be careful though. If you hold it too long, the springs will snap and you'll get hit. Oh, you hear that?
There we go.
Oh, look.
What's happening? Stuff is...
It's doing some work. Oh, but it stopped. Oh, it's out of water. I think I know what's wrong. Let's go back up and take a look.
Needs more right clicking? No?
Well, now it has enough power. We need to get the water connected. It has a rain collection system, but it seems like it's run dry.
Okay, maybe something's obstructing it?
Well, let's investigate. Oh yeah, look at this. The rain tanks are just completely coated in dirt.
No. Well,
if you could help me,
I guess it's
we could
beyond
uncover
repair.
this. They should be okay. Alright, so now we just need to wait for rain. So if you could just sit with me for a day or two, we should have no problem at all.
Okay.
Would you like some food?
Oh, yes, why not? Honeyed slice. Oh, turns out I'm not hungry right now.
Oh, that's amazing.
But it looks delicious. Hello, Mr. Cow. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hit the cow with the honey bread.
Poor cow. Here you go.
Doesn't seem to like the bread. How to pass the time?
Seems like it's taking a while.
Yeah, maybe you've got a Pokédex or Pokemon.
Yeah, we can go around.
That seems to be the thing these days.
There's a gym over at the tree.
There's a gym?
Yeah, the Pokemon Go gym. But anyways, let me tell you about this real quick. So, the bog earth, the villagers craft this from dirt, sand, and mulch from their other farming. And then, over time, it darkens if you get it wet. And then when you harvest that, you get peat. And from peat, you can create power. And the villagers also trade peat to other villages for emeralds, so it's very important to them.
Okay, so all we need is rain, but this seems to be quite a dry biome. So where to get rain from? Maybe we should do some sort of rain dance or pray for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We have, let's see. Here, follow me. So, I don't really know how a lot of this stuff works. That farm has been there since before I was here. But this thing here, I think it was left by aliens?
It certainly looks alien.
Okay, so let's see. If I can remember the right way in. Here, take this. I think you put this right in that gap there, just against the wall.
This gap against the wall. Here? No.
Here. Oh. You'll get it.
Whoa! Oh,
Almost.
apparently. Oh! Ooh, this is...
If you look here, there's some helpful labels. This one is a sunflower at the top, so that one's for sun. And this one, I think, is for rain. If you could grab one of these.
We want rain, so this one. Okay, so I've got a
And-
iodine capsule now.
Let's put it in here. It should do what we need.
There we go. And there is some sort of bar raising. Is it working?
Seems a little scary. I've never used this before.
All right, it's getting there. Progress bars are always good, by the way. Oh, and we are green. Do I hear rain? I hear rain.
All right.
Look, it's raining. Eureka!
Oh, and the farm is going.
Is it? Ooh, it is. By the
Great
power
work.
of magic. The village is saved.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, I guess. This is certainly... Ooh. So this turns bog earth into peat?
Yeah, exactly. Here, we can go back downstairs and take a look. Now that everything's running properly, we can turn on these peat engines and keep it going self-sufficiently. And if you look over here, you'll see the peat and dirt coming out of the farm.
Oh, so it's dropping down here. Huh? Oh, I collected accidentally some of the dirt.
Well, now that you've proven yourself competent, I'm wondering if you want to help me find some bees. And then maybe we can help you find your way out of here.
Could we maybe skip the bee part and just send me off?
If you enjoy being stung to death. You see, the only way out of here is heavily fortified.
Heavily fortified. That doesn't sound too good. Okay, what
Well,
would
maybe you can come and see what I mean. So up here, you'll see the portal out, but it's pretty well defended here. Even
Whoop! Ow!
yeah, the bees are very unhappy. We'll probably need to get you suited up before you can go.
Okay. At least now I'm hungry. So, what would we be needing to do?
Well, I only have one bee suit, but maybe I'd be willing to give it to you if you could help me gather some more bees.
Gather bees. Sounds like nothing too hard to do. Let's go. Oh, there's a horse in the woods. Be happy.
Yeah, we got all kinds. This is a great spot.
Great. So,
So-
how do I go about this? You need bees.
Now,
I guess
be very
Whoa!
careful. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up, back up, back up. First of all, you're gonna need a scoop. That's how you're gonna be able to collect the bees. Otherwise, you're just causing destruction.
Okay. Ah, I got bees.
Oh, good, you got some.
Like
All right,
cool.
let's get some more.
Ow. 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 They sure do sting.
Yeah, they get angry if you, destroy their home.
Ah. Hive in a tree. Oh. Oh. Come on.
Are you alright over there?
I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm fine.
Here's some forest bees.
Up.
Oh. Oh, you know what? I really probably should have given you a smoker too. Just a sec. This is 1.10 after all, so you've got 2 hands.
Yeah, but I was under the impression that smoking is bad for you.
It's okay in moderation. You hear that, kids? Let's find another hive, and we'll try it with the smoker this time. You can calm down the bees.
How do I go about this? What? No. This? Huh? Ah.
Oh,
Do I
we
have...
should,
Huh?
these hives seem dead. We should go find one that has bees flying around it.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Dead hive.
Here we go, this one has bees. You can see they're flying to the flower over here. Happily collecting pollen. So, if you right-click the hive with the smoker, and then give it a second, you should see all the bees go home. So when you smoke a hive, all the bees think their hive's on fire, so they try to eat up all the honey reserves they have, and that makes them very docile. So now you should be able to break the hive without getting stung so bad.
Wow, I didn't get stung even the slightest bit.
Alright, good job.
Smoking is good for you kids.
Good technique.
Oh, it's a horse. Can I smoke the horse? It doesn't like being smoked. Can I scoop the horse? No, I can't. This is certainly an interesting field of expertise. Let me chase the butterfly.
You can catch it if you have a scoop and right-click it. It's pretty tough though. That's one tough butterfly.
Come on!
Alright, well, with all those bees, you might want a backpack to hold them.
Oh,
Thankfully, forestry has all kinds of different backpacks, so let me find just the right one.
an apiarist, but it's probably bee related. Apiarist?
Yeah, apiarist. That is a beekeeper. That's what I am, and maybe something that you'll learn to be one day.
I learned to be. I can shift click them in, and it also contains information. No, it doesn't. Just a bunch of question marks.
You'll have to do some research if you want to learn more about the bees. Maybe... Yeah, let's do some research.
Research? That sounds...
We'll meet you back at the tree.
To be honest, I didn't know you did build a novice
Here we
bee.
are.
Novice bee hut. There's a lot of people in here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So it's a little bit crowded, but you can get in.
Out
Here.
Everybody,
this-
out.
No.
No? Oh, I'm sorry.
You've got to share with the other novice beekeepers. This is the way you start. This is
This
how...
is certainly
This
cozy.
is the way of things. So if you look over here in the corner, you'll see the
Can't
espador.
even see the corner.
Wow,
Yeah,
they're very dedicated.
beekeeping seems to be the new hype.
All right, so if you put a bee in the center, you can begin to research it. Well, grab one that you're interested in. Maybe grab a forest drone.
Yep.
And then on the left-hand side, you can put combs or more bees that'll be consumed in order to uncover tiles.
Okay.
So if you hit the Examine Specimens button at the top, you'll uncover some tiles, and if you remember what each of these tiles is, and you make all the matches, then you'll complete the research.
I remember the what? So now I've got an Edenic drone and a family drone displayed.
So do some more examining, and you'll uncover some more tiles.
Oh yes, there we go.
There, so make your match.
How do I make him? This.
Uh-huh.
And now?
So just make the other matches.
So this is a bit like playing memory. And
And look, you got a note.
Innuendo's notes. Location discovered. Forest and tropical. And I've got a honeycomb.
Good work.
So now I am the bee master?
Yeah, so now you just do that about 7 million more times, breed all the bees, and you'll be a bee master.
Yeah, so how do I get the little buggers to work for me now?
We can go over to our greenhouse and take a look at some bees.
So much going on in this village. I'm utterly amazed.
The forestry village is a very busy place, just like the bees.
Well, whoa, look at those
Sure.
beautiful butterflies. I mean, since you are maintaining this this amazing amount of content around here, first of all, I guess, how did you get this job?
Well, this was started by Sir Sengir, and basically he retired sort of during the transition to 1.710 and open sourced the mod, made it public on GitHub, really opened it up, and this is, you know, a really old mod. It's been around since nearly the beginning. It was originally a Buildcraft add-on, and so I saw that it was on GitHub. I saw that I was trying to play with it, and I was finding some bugs and duplicating bees and, you know, reporting things, but nobody was really there to maintain it actively. So I decided, hey, maybe I could try to fix some bugs. And after doing that a little bit, I ended up maintaining it.
It is a lot to maintain. I mean, there's not so many mods around with that amount of content. Do you find yourself sometimes aching under the workload?
Well, I mean, I do little bits here and there. Sometimes bugs kind of hang around for a while if I'm busy, but yeah, it's kind of endless. There's just so much stuff. I think it's a lot easier when, you know, I'm not updating for like 1.10 or something like that.
Okay.
Because things will stay relatively stable.
Talking about 1.10, how did the update treat you? I mean, you have a vast amount of trees and blocks. Seems to be a lot of work, I guess.
Yes, it was absolutely insane. However, I did get some help. A new developer, Nedelask, a German developer, decided that he would come and help the project, and he did a lot of the rendering updates for 1.10, and he also implemented this greenhouse here.
Those Germans everywhere.
I know. But in general, the update was absolutely crazy. There's just so much stuff in this mod, and it all needs to somehow work on this new version.
You also got your very own thing rolling, which is JEI. Care to elaborate a little bit on that for the one person in the world who doesn't know what it is?
JEI is a recipe and item viewing mod. So when you open your inventory, the big item list on the side there is JEI. You can look up recipes, and you can, if you're in like creative mode, you can cheat in items that way. Search for things, yeah, all kinds of stuff related to that.
Well, is it just the successor of any eye, or does it like distinguish itself in the one form or another?
So kind of how it came about was a lot of people were having trouble with their NEI integration because the API was actually quite complicated. So I wanted to create something like that, except with, you know, make the API as simple as I could. Because what I was seeing was a lot of big mods were getting NEI integration, but a lot of the smaller mods either didn't have it or had to copy it from somebody else. So I thought, you know, maybe I could lower the barrier to entry and kind of make it easier on people by trying to rewrite this thing. It just so happened that the maintainer of NEI basically retired for the transition to like 189, 194, JEI was able to kind of take over by being updated quicker. Part of that was that it's very stripped down compared to NEI. NEI has all these crazy features that, besides just items and recipes. So by really focusing on just kind of the core stuff, I was able to get it up and running, get it really clean, and get it updated very quickly.
Apart from stripping it down to its, let's say, core, did you do anything else? How does it distinguish itself from the good old NEI?
There's a couple extra features, like if you're trying to craft something and you don't have the ingredients required, it'll show you which ones you're missing. It also allows for some better integration with mods for that kind of thing. So a lot of mods will have their that kind of recipe transfer functionality. And really part of the big difference between the two mods is that having something very stripped down, you don't need all these dependencies, you don't need a core mod, things like that. So hopefully it interferes with other mods a bit less.
Well, what are your plans for the future concerning JEI and concerning forestry? Anything on the horizon that we can look forward to?
JEI, just trying to keep it the same right now, trying not to break the API, keep it working properly for everyone. Oh, sorry. And for... I meant to throw you a bee, but I hit you with it. For forestry, I'm looking at integrating the trees from extra trees. So Binny has retired, and all the extra bees, extra trees, genetics, and that kind of thing that people really enjoy, because it's like a huge add-on for forestry, is gone unmaintained for over a year now. So I got in contact and I got permission to kind of work with that mod, and I'm going to try to add a whole lot more trees to forestry directly. That's next on the agenda.
Mm-hmm. Do those trees serve any other purpose except from looking awesome?
Some of them have fruits, but mostly it's about decoration and building. You can make slabs, stairs, all that stuff. You can use chisels and bits with it. Something that I've really been enjoying is kind of just the visual aspect of the mod. You know, you have butterflies flying around, bees flying around, particles, you got all these different woods to decorate with. You can kind of make, you know, a really nice home using forestry, and I think adding even more woods would only help that.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned earlier that I can use the bees to work for me. How does this work?
All right, so you see the pink particles here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's very determined to rain.
Mm-hmm.
But these are giving you a healing effect, regeneration. And these come from the imperial bees. We have other bees here. Secluded, let's see. Heroic will defend you from enemies. You can have base defense.
Oh.
And let's see, we have some agrarian here at the end, and these ones will actually help grow your crops. They'll do growth ticks. They also create combs, and from those combs you can get various products, even up to and including like ender pearls and that kind of thing. With the add-ons, it gets really crazy. With stuff like extra bees and magic bees, you can get diamonds and emeralds and all kinds of interesting things just from breeding bees to get new species, and those new species will create awesome things, either a stepping stone to a new bee, or they'll have some kind of cool effect, or they'll have some unique products, or maybe all of those combined.
Well, at first glance, that sounds kind of OP, but it isn't, because it needs you to do a lot of work and a lot of automation in the first place. Am I right?
Oh yeah, bees definitely take a long time to get working because they use genetics basically. So you're breeding bees, combining chromosomes, trying to get mutations. It's not as easy as just holding a bee in each hand and slapping them together to get a new one. You definitely have to nurture them and really get to know and love your bees.
So it's not the kind of mod where you place a block and got an immediate result. You need to invest some sort of work and effort to harness.
Oh yeah. I mean, part of the fun of the mod is that it's not particularly easy to automate. There's nothing set out that makes it really obvious. It's kind of a whole bunch of separate pieces. There's a lot of things like the peat farm that you saw that's set up where you could do it in 100 different ways. Or, I mean, obviously peat goes into a peat engine and you have facts like that, but how you end up doing that, there's many different routes. There's different ways of creating the bog earth. There's different ways of moving that stuff around. It creates a lot of fun challenges, I think, and you can come up with a lot of creative builds in order to solve some of the problems presented by the mod.
Well, what kind of advice would you give people who just got the first interest in bees and don't know how to start? How should they go about the bee business?
There's some pretty good videos. I think that the fundamental of bees hasn't really changed. It's been kept relatively stable ever since the beginning. So if you find an old tutorial, it should still apply. But there's also been some recent maps like Be Happy, and a lot of the hardcore questing mod maps also have kind of chapters on bees that'll help get you started. And once you've figured out how to mutate the bees in an apiary, or you'll be able to kind of see the bigger picture and figure it out from there.
All right. I guess I did my chores. I got some bees for you. I even researched a little and learned how to smoke and to scoop. You think I'm ready to pass the portal now?
I think so. Here, let me give you your apiary suit as you are moved up from a novice beekeeper to, novice plus.
Novice plus. Oh, but who's going to protect you now?
I think I'll make a new suit. I'll stay away from the portal for now.
Oh, look, it even has some armor value.
Yeah, I wouldn't go fighting in it though. It might get torn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, durability is not the highest. But I guess it's not for fighting.
And I guess I may have just had this sitting here the whole time. Anyways, I guess we'll be seeing you off. I hope you enjoyed your time here in
certainly
forestry.
did. I would have loved to see what's in the upper level of this big tree over there, though.
But anyways, here's my mailbox if you want to send me any mail. And if we go upstairs, we have the village trading system. So this is how the villagers can trade with far-off places. Oh, you found your way?
Yep. Oop, but I can't get up if you block the ladder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No
1.10.
worries. I've been stung today. I've been hit with bees in the face, so falling down a ladder won't break my spirit. So these are mailboxes.
These guys are like automatic mailboxes. They're trade stations. So if you look inside, you can see that we are sending out crates of peat, and in return we get back emeralds. So this is kind of the village economy here.
Well, good thing that we started that peat farm again, or otherwise those villagers wouldn't have their emeralds. So
because we have so much ash and peat from our farm down there, we trade it out for other things that are more valuable to us that we have trouble finding, because We don't have any emeralds around here.
Well, there is certainly a large mountain area, but I guess mountaineering isn't part of this village.
No, we try to specialize.
Good stuff, sir.
Exactly.
And what's this over here?
Over here we've got some work tables. If you want to do some crafting, this will help you out. If you look at this first one here, on the right hand side you've got clock, gears, piston, and a clockwork engine. So if you click one of those, like click the clock.
I see, so I can kind of save and load recipes.
Yep, and it'll remember the last 9 things you crafted.
Well, that's certainly handy. And I guess with a vast amount of content in this mod, direly needed.
Absolutely. So you can look at the middle one. You can see I'm doing some crafting of wires that uses the hammer and the wire cutters. It's nice because it has an internal inventory, so I don't need to hold on to these wire cutters and hammer all the time. I can just leave them in here and use them for crafting.
So you don't mix up your scoop with a hammer and hammer your bees.
Exactly.
Well, sir, thank you so very much. I hope I'm ready to leave this place now.
Well, I think you should be ready for anything up ahead with your new bee suit. Do you still have the smoker?
I do.
And your backpack?
I do.
All right, well, you should be all set.
All right, now let's see. How do I...
You should be ready for an adventure.
I'm safe, I guess I'm safe.
Careful.
Nothing happens to me. See, I'm totally perfectly safe inside of my bee suit. Look at the little buggers.
Excellent.
Oh, they do sting you. But you are not wearing the helmet. The hat, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has certainly been most entertaining and see, they sting you. Maybe I draw out the saying goodbye a little. He's eating. Too bad. Thanks for stepping by. Thank you for all your work and what you are doing for the community. I certainly hope we could instill a little interest in people who haven't played with the bees before, because I haven't, and I gotta say, preparing this episode, I certainly got intrigued, and I will revisit this. There goes a minecart with an apiary. Well, I hope this hasn't been the last time we see each other, but now my travels lead me elsewhere. So I guess I'll enter into this portal.
All right, thank you so much. You've saved the village and you've helped me out, and I hope you've learned to become a novice forestry player.
Certainly have. See ya! Ooh, fingers crossed.
Song I wrote, you might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy, 'cause in this life we have some trouble, and when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed, but don't worry. No, be happy. The landlord said your rent is late. might have to litigate, but don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Do, 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 do. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no girl to make you smile, but don't worry, no, no. Be happy, 'cause when you worry your face will frown, that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, no, 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 no. Be happy. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Do, 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 do. This was a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, no, 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 no. No, be happy, 'cause in this life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, no. Be happy, yeah. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Do 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 do.